Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Nikki D, and this is the Beauty Cypher. And if you are new here, hey girl, hey, welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video. And if you are not subscribed, girl, go ahead, click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you will know when I post another video. So guys, yes, I'm doing a little double duty today. I am talking about my favorite items of 2023. This is the second part, and this is concealers. Now, you all know we had so many complexion products that came out this year. And of course, your girl didn't try all of them. No, I did not. But I did try a good share of them. And compiling this list, I realized I didn't try a whole lot of concealers. So this is by far not so much less than the foundations, but this is only my top six because I didn't try a whole lot of concealers this year. Now, maybe one or two of these may not be new to 2023, but they're new to me. Okay. Now, these are not in any order, they're just random. So it's not, oh, this one is better than the other one. I rank this one higher than the other. These are just random in the order they're spread out on my table. Okay. All right. So let's get into my favorite concealers of 2023. Number one. So one size, turn up the base butter silk concealer. This retails for $28. I have two colors. So I have MD4. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, medium dark 4. And then this one is dark 1. So this is what they look like. I know I have my notes, girl. Now, this concealer did not come out this year, but I tried it this year. And I was a little hesitant because we know Patrick Star is all for the oily girls. So I'm like, oh, under my eye. I don't know how that's going to be. But girl, when I tried it, I'm like, it's matte. Now it's mattifying. Don't get me wrong. But even being a dry girl, it was beautiful. Now she's very pigmented. You know, Patrick Star does not skimp on the pigment. Very pigment. So you don't need a lot. Now, unless you like to be snatched to the gods. But for me, I don't need to be snatched to the gods all the time. So you do not need a lot, and it dries up quickly. So you need to hurry up and put it on. And it feels full coverage to me. I can't remember if this is full or medium coverage, but this feels full coverage. It didn't excessively dry out my under eyes, which is amazing. I just knew this was going to be so drying under my eyes. And girl, it was a flawless look. I think I did a video trying this for the first time. I'm going to link it. If I find it, I'm going to link it above so you can see. Y'all, if you are a dry girl, I think you can swing this, even if, of course, if you're an oily girl. It wasn't too dry. That was my thing. And the coverage is amazing. So, yes, this is definitely one of my favorites of the year. The second one I have is the Lancome Tone Idole Ultra All Over Full Coverage Concealer. This retails for $29. I have two colors. I have 435 Bisque, I think that's the name of the color, and I have 460 Suede. This is what they look like. I think this was my all-time, and this didn't come out this year either, but I think this was my all-time favorite concealer this year. I don't know what it is about this concealer, but I don't find it to be drying under my eyes. I think it It can be built up to full coverage. I just don't like a lot of coverage under my eye. Like, I don't want to look cakey. So I don't put a lot of concealer under my eyes. Girl, I had to check because I told you my microphone be acting up. But when I tell y'all, these are so silky, creamy, smooth. They blend out so effortlessly, so flawlessly. And they don't do any excessive amount of creasing. My only con is the color range. Like, their Lancome's color range and their foundations is amazing. But these concealers, like Lancome, you need a little bit more. Like, this is 460 and this is 435. So you see, like, there needs to be, in my opinion, a lot more colors because this is a beautiful formula and I don't get any smell from it. I don't know if you're now, the Patrick Star to me is full coverage as well. This says full coverage, but maybe because it's so creamy, it doesn't, of course, it doesn't feel like the Patrick Star, but this to me is a lot more creamier. And I just love the way it just looks. It's not too bright. 460 is my color in the original Lancome, and 435 is what I use to highlight. And honestly, I can use either one of these colors. Um, and that's what I love. If I love a foundation, I usually have more. I mean, a concealer, I usually get more than one color. I love these, y'all. And they're glass, just like the foundation. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, what's next? What's next? What's next? Oh, of course. I only brought one out. I don't know why I did that. The next is the Haus Labs Triclone. It's called Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Plus Depuffing Concealer with Fermented Arnica. There we go with all them dang on words. I'm losing all my breath. I actually bought this in two. I don't know why I didn't put the screen. Oh, I did. Girl, it's right in front of my face. So I got this in 34, medium golden, and I got this in 40, medium tan. This looks just like the foundation, glass, frosted, the monogram on top. If you like the foundation, you'll love the concealer. This is a medium coverage concealer. It is hydrating. It's not drying. I don't think I've worn this over any other foundation besides the Haus Labs. I want to try it on some other foundations. And I haven't because, again, there's been so many foundation products, complexion products that's come out. It's like I haven't had a chance to really dive into this like I want to. But it's a very super creamy formula to me. It blends out so easily. I guess you can build it up, but again, I don't like to wear a lot under my eyes because it's dry. I just don't like to put a whole lot. If I can get away with one swoosh swoosh, like the Lancome and the one size, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. This one might be a little more to cut the consistency. I think is a little thinner, but it's still pretty. Again, it doesn't dry. I'm always gonna look out for a hydrating anything under my eyes. So again, if you like the foundation, you will love the concealer. There's so many shades. I forgot how many shades they have. I'll post it up here once I look it up. But that's one thing too. This came out in so many shades, which kudos, hats off to Lady Gaga. If you love it, love foundation again, you're gonna love this. I can't talk to how long wearing it is because I haven't worn it like long periods of time yet. But that's one of my goals for 2024 also, to do some rewinds and really start digging into my makeup stash that I already have and start really using those. Oh, did I say this retails for $32? I'm sorry. Forgot. My next one is the Tower 28 Swipe All Over Hydrating Serum Concealer, and this retails for $22. I have, girl, if I can see, I have the color PV. I think is it 11 PV? I'll post the number up there, but this is PV. I guess they named them after cities in California. This foundation, this concealer really surprised me. It's, even though it's serum-y, I thought it was going to be really, really glowy and hydrating and just, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. And even though this says it's medium coverage, y'all, the coverage on this, I have it on today actually. And this eye has a lot of darkness underneath, and you can't really see it. The coverage is amazing, y'all. And it's not excessively glowing. You can see I'm not really glowed out under my eyes. And I use the I use a talc-free setting powder, and I'm still not super glowy. I I was so surprised. I love this concealer. I've been wearing this concealer a lot. My only thing is there not the shade range could be a little better. You see, I only have one because the shade range is not, it's not that great. But if you can find a shade of this, if you are dry and you don't like your under eyes to be super dry, this is a great foundation. Concealer is only $22. And honestly, even if you are an oily girl, this is not super hydrating. And when I tell you this is medium coverage, and honestly, this has more coverage than my Haus Labs concealer. Yeah, $22. Can't beat that with a baseball bat. Okay, Tower 28. Next, what do I have here? I don't know if this one came out in 2023 or not. This is the Rose Ink Soft Light Clean Dewy Hydrating Concealer. This retails for $30. And in this one, I have the color LX130. This is also hydrating. I think it's more hydrating. This is one of the more hydrating concealers that I have. My biggest con with this brand is their shade range. Rose Ink. Do better. That's all I'm saying. Do better. It is 2023, about to be 2024, and your shade range, girl, garbage. Now the concealer is fire. It's fire. But the shade range, I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. And I love this concealer. It is hydrating. If you are a dry girl, you will love this concealer. I promise you. If you're oily, not so much. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest with you. But it's creamy. It blends out. I want to say this is a medium coverage. Let me just, yeah, I should have swatched it, but I just want to swatch it for you. So you can see. And this is a, look at that. Let me just swatch it. And that color. And you see how creamy it is? And let me just swatch the Tower 28. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. And this Tower 28 has a smaller doe foot, but let me just swatch this. Now that's a thinner, but look at the coverage. You can just tell how it blended out. Look at that coverage. Both of them have great coverage. Look at it. That's the see the Tower, girl. Hold on. Hold please. Let's get House Labs on the line here. I hate the way this comes out. This is House Labs. I don't know if you can tell, but just with that one swipe, you see how House Labs is a bit thinner than the Tower 28. That's House Labs. That's Tower 28, and that's Rose Ink. That Rose Ink is fire. It's just the shade range is horrible. If you can find your shade range in that and you are a drier skin girl, you will love that concealer. It doesn't get super dewy, but I don't know if the oily girl's gonna like it. I don't think y'all gonna like it too much. I don't think so. And my last, my last concealer is the Milk Makeup Future Fluid All Over Medium Coverage Hydrating Concealer. And this retails for $29. I don't know if this came out this year either. I can't remember. And I actually have this in 3 colors. I have this in 18W, I have 21W, and I have 17W. And I think I wear more of the 20. Oh, Lord, I'm getting concealer on my watch. Ugh. I like this concealer. It's hydrating, but it's not super hydrating. So I think my oily girls, you can wear this as well. It's more drying to me. Not drying. It's more, it seems like it dries out down a lot more matte than the Haas Labs, the Tower 28, or the Rose Ink. So it does say it's hydrating, but to be honest, it is a little more mattifying than the rest. And you can tell even by the way it's drying down a little matte. The rest of these are still, you see, kind of glossy. This is going to dry down a little matte. Medium coverage. I think it gives you a nice medium coverage. It blends out well. I don't know if it blends out as well as the Tower 28, Haas Labs, and Rose Ink. This is when you have to hurry up and and get in, but the coverage is amazing. Amazing. Again, I think it's good for dry and oily girls, and they have a beautiful shade range. I think for the most part, Rose Ink. Now, oh, I'm sorry, Haas Labs, One Size, and Milk Makeup have the best shade range out of the ones that I've chose as my favorites. If you can find your shades in any one of those, I think you will love them. And guys, those are all of my concealers for 2023. Listen, comment down below. Let me know which concealers you've tried this year, which ones you love. Do you agree or disagree with my list? Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys have stayed around this long, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead, click the subscribe button, click the like button and notification bell so you will be notified when I post my next video. And guys, until next time, I will see you later.